Choosing the right Makita circular saw is not just about power, it's about which one actually makes sense for the way you cut, carry, and work every day. In 5th place, we have the compact 18-volt cordless saw, and honestly, this is the one that makes the most sense if you care more about portability than raw cutting power. It is the lightest saw in the lineup, and that matters. When you're making quick cuts, carrying tools around a job site, or doing smaller projects at home, a lighter saw feels much easier to live with. It still cuts 2x material, it has a 0 to 50 degree bevel range, and the cordless design keeps things simple when you don't want to drag a cord across the floor. But here's the trade-off. Compared with the bigger 7/4-inch saws, this one has the lowest speed, the smallest blade, and a brushed motor. It also doesn't include the battery or charger, so if you're expecting heavy framing power, this is not the strongest choice in the group. This one is best for lighter cutting, quick jobs, and anyone already using Makita 18-volt batteries. But if you want more depth, more speed, and a stronger corded feel, the next saw starts to move in that direction. Links to all the products from this review at the best price are in the description under the video. In 4th place is the more traditional corded saw. This is the kind of tool that feels simple, familiar, and reliable. Plug it in, line up the cut, and go. The big advantage here is steady corded power. You get a 15-amp motor, 5800 RPM, LED lights, and a dust blower that helps keep the cut line visible. In daily use, that's practical. When sawdust starts covering your pencil line, having that blower is one of those small things you appreciate quickly. The downside is that this model feels more basic than the saws ranked above it. The bevel range only goes to 45 degrees, the cut depth is lower than the magnesium corded model, and at 11.1 pounds, it's not exactly light. There is also no electric brake on this version, which would have made it feel more modern. If you want a straightforward corded saw and don't need extra bevel range, this one can still make sense. But if you want a similar corded setup with better capacity and a lighter magnesium build, the next model is the stronger pick. And if this comparison helps you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. In 3rd place, we get the better corded sidewinder in this lineup. For me, this is where the comparison becomes pretty clear, because it improves on the previous corded saw in several practical ways. You still get the strong 15-amp motor and 5800 RPM, but the cutting depth goes up to 2/2 inches at 90 degrees. The bevel range also reaches 56 degrees, with positive stops at common angles. And the magnesium parts help keep the weight down a bit while still feeling built for job site use. But it is still a corded saw. That means great consistent power, but less freedom when you're moving around. Also, this version does not include an electric brake, which is a bit disappointing at this level. It's not a deal breaker, but you should know it before choosing it over the cordless rear handle models. This is the saw I would look at if you want strong corded performance and don't want to worry about batteries. But if you want that framing style feel without a cord, the next two models are more interesting. In 2nd place is the cordless rear handle saw from the 18-volt LXT platform. And this one is important because it gives you serious cutting capacity without moving away from Makita's common 18-volt battery system. The rear handle design feels more natural for long straight cuts, especially when you're cutting framing lumber or sheet material. It has a brushless motor, an electric brake, and enough depth to cut 3x material in one pass. In real use, that means it feels much closer to a full-size job site saw than the smaller compact cordless model. But there are two things to keep in mind. First, it needs two 18-volt batteries to run. Second, it is the heaviest saw in this ranking at 12.4 pounds with batteries. So yes, it is powerful and convenient, but it's not the tool you grab when you want something small and light. This is a great choice if you already own Makita 18-volt batteries and want a serious cordless framing saw. But if you want even more speed from a single high-voltage battery system, the top model is the one to watch. And in 1st place, we have the 40-volt rear handle saw. This is the strongest overall option in the group, mainly because it combines serious cordless power with the newer XGT battery platform. The speed is the big difference here. At 6400 RPM, it is faster than every other saw in this comparison. It also has the same strong 2/9/16-inch cutting depth at 90 degrees, a brushless motor, an electric brake, and automatic torque control that helps keep the saw react under load. In everyday cutting, that means it's built to stay confident when the material gets tougher. The limitation is the battery platform. If you already own 18-volt LXT tools, this one does not use those batteries. You need the 40-volt XGT system, and the tool-only version does not include the battery or charger. It's also still a rear handle saw, so it's not small or compact. This is the one I would choose for the strongest overall performance, especially if you want cordless power that feels closest to a corded framing saw. If you're already moving into Makita's 40-volt platform, this is clearly the top pick here. Check the links in the description to compare the top products and find the best current prices. And if this review helped you choose the right Makita circular saw, like the video and subscribe to the channel.